Hello everybody, and welcome once again to Let's Play Skyrim. Last time we finished clearing out Bloated Man's Grotto. Really, upped our supply of soul gems even more. Because we were able to fill up all our commons. We are now leaving the plains of Whiterun for quite some time. We're heading south through Brittleshin Pass to arrive back in Falkreath Hold. I should arm flames. And I should go inside. I recall managing to leave the last video so that I was where I legitimately should be in terms of werewolf perk progress. So as we head inside, go ahead and grab that first hanging moss. This is the first time we've seen one of these particular traps, wherein a filled soul gem will cast a spell at us when we're within range. I thought you could dislodge it with shouts, but it doesn't seem to be working. So I'll just have to take the shots and get up to it. And as you can see, it's really not too bad. And now I have a full common soul gem. Neat. Heal up a little bit, but be ready with flames because we're about to get bum rushed by, oh my god, a skeleton. Don't get cocky. Leveled mage in here is the boss of this place. Certainly take the opportunity to take down a nice easy skelly. The game wants to give it to me. So with that done, make sure I didn't miss anything. I think that's the only... Oh, we can just jump to get that hanging moss. I think that's the only one you can actually reach. Okay, here's another skeleton. Give him the same treatment. Flame on, bitch. I'm so close. Well, soon enough, we're going to have to deal with the mage, and I'm thinking archery is going to be my best bet. It often is. Get more moss around here. Go ahead and pop into sneak mode. I don't want him to become aware of me before I'm ready. Just wind our way up here. This is a pretty short little dungeon. Mage is in there, along with a single skeletal servant. Here's our boss chest, which has an empty grand soul gem in it, which is exciting, along with a lot of relatively unexciting stuff. What I want to do is torch the skeleton, then hide from the necromancer that is business. No way I can deal with a master level mage using my pathetic magics. Get away. Heal up. into sneak mode, and just hide until he gives up and returns to his post. That shouldn't be too hard. Skeleton has been handled. I actually feel comfortable saying the only empty Grand Soul gems I'm carrying. Oh. Well, I'll wait for that body to reanimated by the Necromancer to die again. 2 iron arrows along with some junk on the floor there. I believe he's content to just stand there, which is good. There's a human heart, which I believe is a new ingredient for us. Fly Amanita here. Over here, weakling grown poisons. Iron arrows. Apothecary's satchel with L's ear. Box of bones, nothing inside. We can search the ash pile through the door, which is kind of funny, but we want to actually spring the lock for the lock-picking experience. And then we want to figure out how to deal with the homes here.
Hello? Who's there?
I was worried he was going to find me just then.
I was sure.
But he didn't. So, my best arrow now.
Heard something.
Got a blast arrow. Good. He is in the spot this time. Let's just rely on power shot and quick shot for the stagger. We gained a level. Level 58. Recall, I've got all the archery perks. I can get one-handed perks, or I can get block perks. I'm going to take elemental protection out of the block tree because it's a pretty freaking useful perk. Particularly when my next dragon fight rolls around. I'll be able to just raise my shield and cut damage from its breath weapon in half. Not to mention dealing with mages as well. Very, very handy to have. So, let me just make note of that. being able to do it.
I'll end your miserable life! Boost!
Damn it! I was about to say I should probably try a shaft. Looks like it's going to heal now.
I'll end your miserable life!
See? I hate it when less mages
Mercy!
get out of taking a knee like that. Totally screws me over.
I'll end your miserable life!
Can't deal with it.
Mercy! Boost!
Damn it.
I'll end your miserable life! No! Not like
Shit,
this!
douchebag! That's what I'm talking about. Now. Let's heal up. Absorb health is going to be a new weapon effect, and actually a good one at that. Now, interestingly, that even though we haven't discovered it yet, we just cleared Brittleshin Pass is listed as a clearable location, but never discoverable. It's discoverable in the form of North Brittleshin Pass and South Brittleshin Pass. Anyway, we just cleared the location, Brittleshin Pass. So I need to make note of that right quick. Absorb health is actually a pretty useful weapon enchantment on lower difficulties. And, well, and probably at higher ones, too. Well, there's a bunch of shit going on here. But let's not forget to feed on his corpse. Can't feed on the Nord after he turns into an actor. What a shame. Enemies are nearby. There's nothing left but more skeletons on the way to the other side of the pass, but... I guess I have to deal with the skeletons. I'm very pleased with my ability to take down mages now. I had a few missteps, but consider how hard the Challenger in Whiterun was. That was really easy. And this guy was probably higher leveled. This time it's not doing the glitch anyway. I kind of wanted it to, because I feel gypped out of the Nord corpse. Oh well. It'll happen soon enough. So he's got an arcane enchanter up here. He's got a copy of the Book of Daedra, which I'm pretty sure I have read. Ancestors in the Dunmer, which I've read. Generic Ruined Book. The Arcturian Heresy, which we've read. A potion. Ooh. Too bad I didn't spot... Oh yes, good, 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 it is full. We have a filled Black Soul Gem. Which means I can create my crafting gear once alchemy and enchanting are maxed. I've got everything I need for the crafting loop. I just need the 17 grand soul gems now to make my actual enchantments, if that makes sense. That is pretty cool. Elven Dagger of Leeching. Is also absorb health. A higher magnitude enchantment. And finally we have the Warrior's Charge, which is our third Conjuration skill book. So let me make note of both those aspects. And take it off both my lists. So, I am correct. There are 2 Conjuration skill books left to find. Of course, I'd still lack any Conjuration spell. Which is kind of funny. Alright, there you go. Alright, let's go murder a skeleton. Or 3. Can't remember exactly how many there are, but the rest of this place is cake. Skeletons have petty souls incidentally, so I should not be worried about using them. Awesome. Let's head on up here. Excuse me. So we head up through here, note the 2 fly amanitas and another skeleton. Nice and easy. Fly Amanita here. A couple of ruined books here. Fly Amanita here. Pick the apprentice lock on this trap trigger. The trap wouldn't hurt us, but we want the lockpicking experience. Inside the chest. Ah. Spell Tome Lesser Ward. I don't typically bother with ward spells. It's from the Restoration School. Novice level. Basically, you can essentially use it to block spells, but the problem is it's got a set amount of damage it can absorb before the ward breaks, and in addition to that, it constantly drains magicka as you try to keep it up. Magicka you could be using to, say, cast spells of your own. But, good to know it. Now look up above this shelf. Notice 2 gemstones in the eye of this statue. You're supposed to be able to knock him down. Ah, and it worked that time. Let's get our arrow. Flawless Garnet 1. Let's do it again. Arrow, Flawless Garnet 2. Very good. Now let's get our pickaxe out because... Oh, and I forgot to write down the fact that I got lesser board. Ah, there we go. Good times. Because there are 2 iron ore veins to mine inside this joint. There we go. Jeez. That was harder than it should have been. No worries. Let's head up through here now, get another fly amanita along the way. Head into this room where we can get a bunch of hanging moss. I remember there being a rune trap in here, but it looks like maybe it's already been sprung. I certainly don't see it now. Anyway. How weird. So we can reach a couple of hanging moss. There's some that's out of reach as well. That's it for this room. Well, except for a few linen wraps. Let's grab those. You know how I do. And let's get out of here. Right through here we will find South Brittleshin Pass. Hooray. And there it is, discovered. Let me just make note of that fact. Okay. Let me now just show you where we are. We're actually back at Lake Ilinalta, an area we should be fairly familiar with. Let's explore it a little bit. I do note occasionally it's an ordinary we'll certainly fight it. Ah, good, we got him stupid. That's my favorite thing to do. Well, not quite. My favorite thing is to wait, but in territory this unfamiliar, I don't want to sprint off. So we'll wait, and it'll be fine. We're only... well... we're at, about 25 minutes over, so... or 25 minutes in. Not over. I should check what type of soul an ordinary thing has. Lesser. Well, good. That means we'll soul trap him. At the end of this. I love it when they get stupid. Times. Alright, time to get a hit. Fight club style. Again. That'll do. I'd like you to get stupid again. Alas, I don't know if I can recreate it. It's such a beautiful moment when it happens, though. Even if I can't get it to the point where I can just stand there, he's certainly seems to have trouble navigating this rock. Which is good news for me. Rage all you want to, ain't gonna help. Oh shit. Darren Chopper! One of the most hardest hitting safeties in the league. Look at that. I knew that was coming. It's almost like he actually did figure out how to jump over the rock. And now I can't use it anymore. Where are you, dude? Even better. Good. You just need to make sure I don't kill him without soul trapping him. You want to kill that lesser soul trap. I think this is going to come up just short. So if I recharge it a little, I can whack it with the sword and finish it with the blade. as I head over here, a little bit to the west, we can get a snowberry. I don't want to wander too far. I just thought I recalled an ore vein up here, but it looks like maybe I was wrong. I was wrong. There's no ore vein up here. That's a different location altogether. Oh, let's devour the bear's corpse before I forget. 30 minutes later, making good time. I'll roll with that. It essentially makes it as though I had been able to devour the Nord inside Brittleshin Pass, which I should have been able to do, frankly. Oh, let's head down here. At the water's edge, we get a Moratapanella and a Thistle Branch, and here is a Corundamore vein. You. Now I'm going to swing east just until we get back to familiar territory, and in that way close a loop, so to speak. And then we'll go out and explore any islands that we haven't been to. For now, let's just head this way. What I anticipate getting to before too long, in fact you can already see it, is that submersible area, which will indicate we have made our way to the back exit of Bleak Falls Barrow, and are therefore, in fact, back in familiar territory. And look, here we already are. So now, I tell you what, I legitimately failed to devour that Nord, so let's refrain from eating this fox and call it good. I just want to see if the two Corundum veins over here have respawned, because I am already in familiar territory. It has. Good. That makes me happy, because I need Corundum ingots. And even if I didn't, I would need steel ingots, which, surprise, surprise, require Corundum ore. So let's go get the third one. Then let's turn our gaze back east to newer territory. I say we explore some of these islands. we're making our way farther east along the lake. Start with this one, which we can see pretty easily. We got a Nern root here, and looks like nothing else. Alright. What about this one? Nothing, but here I got some fish and some dragonflies. That's always something. Looks like my the liar has found his way over here. Let's catch more fish and dragonflies. And that's the mainland, and I'm not going to explore that until I'm, well, actually exploring that side of the lake, but I do want to clear out islands right now. As I swing back this direction, what we should notice before long is that we're back to the good old Conjurer's Altar. Now I see what appears to be a troll fighting something, and I have to admit I'm intrigued. Before I mess too much with that, I want to clear out all these spawn points. And I need to check the Fisherman's Island as well. But seriously, what's going on with that troll? He's just out here doing his thing. Right there is the Conjurer's Altar. You can see it from here. Well, looks like he was just fighting a wolf and a bear. And won the fight, for what it's worth. He should be easy to handle. Well, but here's a fun idea. I need to feed on these corpses anyway. I don't have to do this. entirely familiar territory. That gives me a whopping 6 corpses to feed on. 5. 4. 3. 0. Now I am going to want to search the computer. That may trigger an explosion. I don't know. If it does, I won't make a big deal out of it. I'll chalk it up to the Nord from Brittleshin Pass. And I'll only need to do that if she's got something I want anyway. Oh shit, she does! Spell Tome Firebolt, baby! Now, suddenly, we've got an apprentice level spell that's a lot better at raising destruction. Real distance, too. Yeah, so I'll take that. Just say I devoured the Nord. Oh, that's great! Remember how I said Flames was the second most Magicka efficient way to raise destruction? Well, the most efficient is Firebolt. Which we just learned. Awesome! Oh, I've been wanting a better destruction spell ever. Thank you, game! Thank you for rewarding my decision to go after those trolls. Now, I have to look and see if that's some particular random encounter, because 3 trolls together seems awfully specific. There is one that is Spriggans fighting trolls. Maybe I should go back and look around for Spriggan corpses. That would explain it. And we're over here near the Conjurer's altar. There was enough wildlife that it could have been the Spriggan's usual support team, so to speak. The only issue is I don't actually see any Spriggans anywhere. Might as well revisit the altar while we're here. Not that most of it is respawned, and in fact I'm not gonna take that dwarven sword because I don't need it. But I was kind of hopeful the Nightshade might have respawned, but it looks like, for whatever reason, it has not. Now I feel like there almost have to be Spriggans around. But there aren't. There's Firebolt. Very nice. Or rather, if there are, I don't see them. That noise I'm hearing makes me think there are some too. Oh shit, there's a dragon. Let's test out our new spell, shall we? Oh, he's got a frost dragon. It's going to be a repetitive and painful way of killing it, but... He's gonna murder the hunter, which is okay with me. What I want to do... Looks like the fisherman's gonna get in.
We're routed!
Check out his little campsite. No protection, baby. His island has lots of flowers on it for harvesting. That shield up, fool boy. I do wish he'd take an interest in the hunter. I don't see that happen. And that's okay. Got about 10 minutes to go now.
You can't hide from me.
Looks like he's getting distracted. Ah, but I still hit him. Because now I have a real distance
Thought I heard something.
destruction spell. Which is, make no mistake, a great thing to have. It looks like now he's just after deer and bell and such. Anyway, this island is a pretty good place to fight it. Really? I want to do this so I don't have to feel sketchy about that one. And now I don't. Good. The dragon go. I have exactly 10 minutes to go. That's probably not enough to kill it. Firebolt, which is how I intend to do it. But I'm cool with that.
This is the end for me.
I'm very excited.
Please, mercy. No.
Did that get me a bounty? I just wanted her gone. Two main reasons, so I could search her for one. Only take what's useful. She did have a Horker Tusk. I think that was the only thing she had that was actually on one of my lists. I need 7 more of those now. Of course. Now I get these 2 corpses.
Prepare to die!
Let's do something that upsets you. She or friend.
Oh! Please don't kill me! Enough! Just give up! Victory's yours!
Where's the fisherman? Where did he actually fall? I know it's somewhere around here, but I need to find the body. Oh, there it is. Alright. He's got nothing useful. One other concern I have, though, is that I need to keep these bodies here so I can feed on them once I get a chance to wait and repower my beast form. Really just need you to come on out of the water. Like that's really nice. Well, I may just have to forgo a couple of points. I do not trust the game that's got her out of the water. Maybe I can. He's pretty systematic floating, though. Forgot to kill him. Come on up out of there, dude. See, what should be surprising you is how quickly this Frost Dragon's health is actually fading. in spite of the fact that I'm having to wait. It's because he has a weakness to fire, being the frost persuasion. I have 5 minutes left. One thing I'd really love to accomplish. Doesn't matter anyway. Asset management is the matter. Nice. Very particular things. My hunter's still. Maybe not. Reclaim my second bonus. That was a 7C. I also do want to make sure real quick that I have no bounty since I did sort of attack those people. What would be really great is if I could wait on this like I did with the old ancient Great. This will do just fine. I've got 2 minutes left, so I'll whittle him down a bit more in the video. Pretty straightforward. I do think it's like that. It's even fine. The great thing here is that now I can use destruction, period. Doesn't necessarily make it go faster in terms of waiting, but it certainly makes it go faster in terms of making it more versatile for killing things. Anyway, we're at the 1 hour mark, so I'm going to end the video here. This has been Let's Play Skyrim. Cleared out Brittleshin Pass. We explored all of Lake Illinalta east of South Brittleshin Pass. Next time we're going to finish off this Frost Dragon first of all, and then keep exploring our way to Fall Creek, our next target being the Ladystone. Until then, thank you very much for watching and have a great day.